Like, that would have been such a funny scene. By the way, that is from a line from Sean Ward's show. By the way, I watched that the whole weekend. That was a damn good show, by the way. I find it really entertaining and funny. So, anyway, it would have been a great scene just to see them together, the Rogues and Batman in one scene. Let's play this stupid scene. I don't get the Joker's. Yeah, show your tattoo. Smiley face. Oh, that's badass and intimidating. You know, I just wish they would have killed the Joker. What's with the tattoo eye above the third eye thing? Are they trying to tell us something? Wake up, folks. They're trying to tell us something. I wouldn't believe Jared Leto's in the Illuminati. They would get rid of him because he'd probably spill secrets. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me that if Tom King wrote some of these scenes. Because, you know, it just wouldn't surprise me. And you got the scene where Waller's trying to come up with the Suicide Squad. You know, for an extended version of this movie, it's kind of boring. And you got Carla Delvine playing Enchantress. Yeah, maybe he had tattoos. Yeah, maybe the tattoos he had meaning. Well, it's probably because he isn't intimidating. Because if you look at Jared Leto's Joker, he's a very scrawny, skinny dude, and okay, the hand scene where Enchantress takes over, that is cool. I'll admit, that is cool. But the whole belly dancer look thing is just like, what? And here's the thing about it. Why does Waller have someone that can't control their powers working for her? I don't get that. Does anybody? And Enchantress brings a military vault papers, documents. That is cool. Anyway, while this movie's playing, all the boring parts, I'll just talk about other stuff. And you got RoboCop, who was terrible. By the way, that was a terrible film. Not the original, the new one. The one that had Keaton and Samuel L. Jackson in it. That wasn't a bad... I mean, if you have Michael Keaton in any film, I'll watch it, because he's one of my favorites. But that RoboCop movie sucked. That was just an awful film. Just awful. Awful, awful film. Let's see. Marvel editor-in-chief states that the DC rivalry thing is overblown, but don't ever expect a crossover. Okay. Really wouldn't want one anyway. In DC, they'd be like, get Tom King on their line. Diamond Select Toys will be releasing The Dark Knight Returns. I cannot wait for that. I'm just kidding. I probably wouldn't buy it, but anything with Dark Knight Returns, yeah. A lot of people got upset over my comment of going off on them about defending Frank Miller. It got to the point that Twitter has banned a simulcast of the podcast on Twitter. It got to that point where, it's funny though, I can upload episodes that was live, but a live podcast on YouTube, not on YouTube, but Twitter, will not happen. Because someone complained about me. It's interesting, so fuck Twitter. Let's see. People got upset over Miller's Superman Year One, where Superman banged a mermaid. I don't see the problem with it. And it's a motorcycle, by the way. If you hear it. And by the way, I want to say this to the person that drives that motorcycle. You driving your motorcycle at 10 o'clock at night where you're zooming down the road, you're not badass. With the room, Instead, what people hear is douche, douche, douche. That's what people hear. So anyway, yeah. In the Superman Year 1, Issue 2, Superman had sex with a mermaid. Are you giving the heart emoji, the smiley face with the hearts for that? I love how the end of the article says, the things Frank Miller really wants you to know. But certainly that Superman fucks a mermaid. I have to read this issue, because, whoa. I now have to read this issue, because this is just so... By the way, do you want me to read the dialogues, the word bubbles and all that? The mermaid. But first, my sailor man, my Superman. But first, let us frolic. Let us frolic. Superman. That impossible voice. That impossible laugh. Oh, this is the build of the scenes. And he laughs too, and he kisses her. And all the magic, all the world is magic. And he touches her. And the sea bed shakes. The silent sleep without time. And he wakes. And he's alone. And she's gone. Then comes her mind's gentle whisper, still laughing. Still mocking. On your feet, soldier. Up and at him. So, Superman fucked that mermaid. I just have to admit, that is a good scene. I mean, I actually prefer this romance over the Superman and Wonder Woman one. Heck, even the lowest one, that is like second. That tops Lana Lang Superman romance. Superman and a mermaid. That is just brilliant. So, I hope they do Superman Year 2. I don't even want to see a Batman Year 2 comic, even though they did that. I want to see another Superman story with Miller and the Mermaid. Just, that is brilliant right there. The funny thing about it is, when Miller wrote comics when he was younger, he wrote it like he was an old man. Now that he's an old man, he's writing comics like he's a young man. If you know what I mean, kind of. But the one thing I like is the cover arts. They are really good. Like this cover, I think it was Romita Jr. did the cover. It's the black suit and the red, yellow, the red S symbol is really cool. I think it's a really cool cover. I think it's it's a weird cover because you never see Superman in a black suit in a while since like the death of Superman. Then you got to see it in like Superman Beyond, but you never really get to see it much anymore. And the black suit and the red Superman symbol and the red cape is very Connor Kent Superman. But I like the new suit that they did in year one, which is like the blue, the red, black Superman symbol, the red trunks, the yellow belt, the red cape. It's very Flasher's Superman. It's very classic, in my opinion. But the best Batsuit I have ever seen is I have to say the Batman Hush one. The blue suit, the black bat symbol, the gray and blue and black, is what I'm saying. I really like that one, but I love the Neil Adams Batman suit. It's before Neil Adams went batshit crazy. We got the Joker scene, and classic. That laughter just made me want to die. I'm kidding with you. That laughter is just cringe. When you heard that in theaters, everyone was like silent. It was like this is brilliant acting. I just was like, because it was just so cringeworthy. It was a very cringy laughter. It's very stupid. It's a very stupid laugh. I just didn't understand it, And you had Joker show up in his gold suit. Yeah, here's the thing about it. How can this Joker stand up to Batman when Batman and the Dawn of Justice took out an entire warehouse? The neighbor's dog. How can you make this Joker imposing and intimidating when he just looks like some dude who just shops at Hot Topic? I've been in Hot Topic once, and I live to regret it. I was going to buy it like a Bullet Club t-shirt of I think the villain Marty Skrull or Kenny Omega. And I was in that store. And I looked around. I was just like, I don't belong here. I don't belong here. And I just got out of the store.